Welcome everyone. My name is Eduardo Alcaraz Mateos and I am a Spanish pathologist, and I also collaborate with the University of Murcia and with IFMSA. I'm presenting a flipped classroom clinical simulation workshop in Dermatopathology, the International Federation of Medical Students Association's experience. I have to declare I am the inventor of the Fiona simulator together with the University of Murcia, and there's an agreement license with Sorbonne. From the perspective of integrated curriculum, that is, learning and teaching in a holistic way, reflecting the real medical experiences, flipped classroom pedagogical approach, reverting the traditional educational framework of lecture-based learning that seems to improve scores at the same time that student satisfaction is increased, and simulation-based medical education that has grown rapidly over the past decades and represents an instructional methodology and that facilitates learning and skills acquisition. So we decided to put this all together and two disciplines, dermatology and pathology, developing a dermatopathology workshop for medical students. First of all, we designed a human-shaped model for dermatopathology through a modified version of the Fiona finite aspiration cytology simulator. We replaced the targets using print skin lesions for clinical diagnostic approach and skin simulation patches for punch biopsy and suture skills. Then video edition was necessary to provide students with a flipped classroom-based methodology, both for the clinical, technical and microscopic contents. So video include primary skin lesions, punch biopsy performance, microscopic managing of the tissue sample and basic histopathological features of skin lesions. The students will have this everything in a mobile device at home. On the other hand, an objective structure assessment of technical skills was used by the evaluators to measure performance outcomes in a blind assessment with the identified videos of the participants. Also, students had a satisfaction questionnaire of the workshop, which includes all these items. This was a workshop with 11 students from 11 different institutions from China, Poland, Portugal, and Spain. The workshop, including the debriefing, lasted 4 hours. The average score was 3.9 out of 5. The weakest points observed include a clinical description of skin lesions with 3.5, suture 3.2, scalpel assemble 3, and microscopic diagnostic approach 3.6. The overall satisfaction by the students was 4.8 out of 5. So that means it was really good. Conclusions: although the sample of this preliminary study is small, an integrative activity such as the one present in dermatopathology can be developed and implemented using the latest methodologies. A certain investment by the institutions is necessary for its design and implementation, and the multidisciplinary approach is well received by the students participating in the workshop. And that's all. Thank you very much for your interest and attention. Please stay safe in these COVID times.